That is the first thing I said, is my forehead. Well, it ain't going nowhere. It's my life. It's who I am. Anyways, hopefully you guys can hear me. I have my AirPods in, and these cars are like loud this morning. Loudest cars in the world. I just wanted to get on here and quickly talk about how to just give you some tips on how to land an apartment in Airbnb through an apartment complex. So, first of all, you have to be professional. Second of all, I'm going to tell you things you should have. First of all, your appearance. You got to walk in there looking like you are a business owner and you represent a company. So I say definitely dress in business attire. I actually put on heels, y'all. I couldn't even believe that. But make sure you are in business attire and appropriate. Also make sure, sorry y'all, I'm going to the other side of the street here to get out of the way. But also make sure that you look the part. Make sure you have some type of something to leave with them. Some type of marketing tool. It could be a business card. You can create a little card like a flyer, like a 4x6 size type of card. I actually left a marketing flyer that I created on Canva. I printed it off at one of those little local printer shipping stores for a few bucks. I printed like 30 of them off, and it's like a really good, like a stock card kind of material, and I give those to them as well. And it's a QR code on there. The QR code goes to my Airbnb, but the purpose of giving them that, is so that they see what the unit even looks like. They have an idea. I'm putting their eyes on something. Even if they don't call me back, they're going to look at that. They're going to scan that QR code. So I give them that just to show how I keep my units. I think it just adds a layer of professionalism, you know? And then, of course, make sure your contact information is on there. So if you don't have a flyer of some sort, make sure you have a business card of some sort and give them that so that they can be able to reach out to you and contact you. The next thing I highly recommend you do is the following day, when you go to that apartment complex, first of all, make sure you get some type of literature from that office so that you have contact information in hand. What you also do is the following day, or even at the end of that day, send an email to that office or that company, that apartment complex. Say, hey, this is so-and-so. I came by here yesterday or earlier today. It was a pleasure meeting with you. Thank you for showing me the unit. I would definitely look forward to working with you in the future. Just something that just reminds them, like, hey, don't forget now. I came by here. Remember me. Even if it's a no, still work hard to leave a good impression, because you never know. Things have changed so much. Think about Airbnbs now. Like, it's a really big deal. Everybody's Airbnb-ing everything. People are Airbnb-ing their cars, okay? But on a serious note, I feel like apartment complexes are going to bend, especially the brand new ones. So that's another tip. Look for brand new apartment complexes. Apartment complexes that have not been open that long, maybe within the last 2 or 3 years. Why? They need bodies. They need warm bodies. They need to get, they need to get their money back. And that's just that. Person, can you tell me if you can hear me? Can you hear me on my live? I hope that you can. So the apartment complexes need warm bodies. They got to get all their money back for all the money they spent to build the building and all of these rooms and things like that. So they are definitely more likely to work with you. Definitely look into apartment complexes that are new. That's going to be your friend. Another thing, what else? Also, when you send the email just following up, go ahead and send your like what your plans are. Let them know represent, let them know just everything. I have a whole pitch template that I use, and it has just basically all the amenities of my apartment. It has that it's fully furnished. It kind of just gives a really, really good description of all the positive things of working with me. And I send that through email as well, just to keep it on their mind, because apartment complexes can change, management changes, rules change. So, I mean, you just can't be afraid of that happening. So make sure you're presentable, okay? Get dressed, Look nice. It's not for nothing. It's for your business. So represent your company well. Make sure you have your business established. Try to make sure you have it established. If you have an LLC, put a DBA to it and create you an LLC for this business, or use the one you already have. What else? Make sure you're presentable. Make sure you have a business established, an LLC at least, or an EIN. And then also make sure you have some type of marketing tool or flyer or a card, a business card of some sort to leave with them so that they remember you. Then make sure you follow up back with them within 48 hours. I say 2 days at the max, because for one, that's just what it is. Make sure you follow up so they don't forget you, basically. I'm not needing another unit until October, but I'm looking now because I don't want to get a bunch of no's 30 days before I have to move out of my apartment and find somewhere else to go. I don't want that stress. So I'm looking now and letting these complexes know, like, you don't have to rush to accept me or let me do my corporate leasing in your complex, but I'm giving you time to think about it. You know, and honestly, I send emails out either every 2 weeks or once a month to certain companies and businesses just to remind them. Even though they don't respond, I don't care. I'm still going to keep emailing. You're on my emailing list. You're on my email list. So definitely get one of those going. Put that as a part of your like weekly regimen to send out emails to companies in order to promote your business, promote your company, remind these people of why they should be working with you, all that stuff. Think about all the junk mail you get. Think about the people who actually read some of that junk mail or mail that they don't know who it's from. So, I mean, sending out emails is always going to be effective, one way or the other, whether they glance at it or whether they actually look into it. But it's all about the subject line. You have to kind of get a creative subject line in there to get them to even open the email and look at it and be interested in whatever you have to say. So there's definitely a lot of strategy into that too. Also, one thing I had to actually practice, and I practiced it at the office when I was there, I had to use the restroom at the apartment complex. So I was in there in the mirror. The lighting was amazing. And it was a vibe. And I was looking in the mirror and I was like nervous as shit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like kind of trembling. I'm thinking like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say to these people? Because I hadn't done it in a while, you know, going out and pitching to apartment complexes. So I literally practiced in the mirror. I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, hi, good afternoon. My name is so-and-so, and I'm with LoveLee. I'm the owner of LoveLee Properties. And one thing you should say whenever you pitch your business, when you're trying to do this Airbnb thing, whenever you pitch your business, do not say Airbnb. That is like saying the F word or MFer. It's just a bad word. It's a red flag. And most of the time when you go into a complex, you're working with people who just work the front desk. It's not really always management. It's always just usually an associate. And they're trained and taught to say no. So don't come in there talking about, I got an Airbnb for you, because they don't want that. They don't care. You need to say the term. Oh, shit. Y'all. Just almost got bit by something. I don't know what that was. Tell them, because it's the truth, okay? You're not lying. Tell them that you are a corporate leasing company. Because you are. You lease your unit corporately through companies such as like medical companies. You can also look into surgical companies too. Think about patients who have cancer that have to travel to get treatment in certain areas, or think about those who are recovering from getting their butt done. They got to stay somewhere too. So you need to pitch to those pitch it to them that you're looking in those areas, not just for random people to book on Airbnb. Because Airbnb is kind of ghetto, y'all. I'm not the biggest fan anymore. I make my money off of it. I'm not tripping. But I don't know. I haven't had any issues, but I'm just ready to get my unit off Airbnb. Like, I'm really ready. I don't want to wait until something bad happens. I'm ready to get it off of there because I feel like there's another way to make more money. So when you approach these apartment complexes, make sure you look presentable. Like, put the heels on, girl. Dude, literally put on a button down. It's okay. And tuck it in. You know what I'm saying? Look presentable. Look like you care about your business. You are the only one representing your business. You are the only one that's showing up for your business. So show up and show out. That's what I did. I'm going to continue to do it too. And make sure that you're speaking properly. I'm not saying to speak black, speak white. No, I'm just saying speak like you got some sense. Speak proper English. Speak their language. Research their verbiage, their terminology, and make it your own. Let them know that you are professional, that you are knowledgeable in this because you've done the research, and show up and show out. Marketing, make sure you have your flyers, make sure you have a business card, make sure you have a digital business card, something. You need to have something for them to remember you by, because if you don't, they're not going to remember you. I'm not gonna say, oh, this girl came by telling me she wanted to do an Airbnb, and it's like, that's what you'll be known as, the person that's trying to do an Airbnb. That's not what you want to be known as. You're a corporate leasing company. So that's what you should represent yourself as. That's what you should put on your flyers and marketing things as well, is that you do corporate leasing. Do not put Airbnb. A good place to do corporate lease, or where to start, would be Furnished Finder. I use FurnishedFinder.com. I have someone in my second unit right now from Furnished Finder. They reached out to me. He's an engineer intern, and he was looking for somewhere to stay. So we got him in. He's locked in until, I think, mid-August. So my goal is to, by mid-August, hopefully have at least one contractor deal with another complex. That way, when I do open up that unit, I'll be able to pitch it to the places I really want to pitch it to and make it high-end luxury and do all that fun stuff. So I'm looking for a high-rise for sure. Now, they're just a little more pricey. I'm kind of spoiled with my little $1,100 apartments, but, you know, you got to level up. You know what I'm saying? You got to spend a little money to make a little money. But yeah, make sure you're coming as yourself. Be presentable. Make sure you have some knowledge. Make sure you have something that they can reach out to you by, contact you again. Oh my God, y'all. Look at my face. It's like wet. It's completely wet. Oh, it feels gross. I washed my face and everything this morning. I'm gonna have to wash it again. But anyways, I'm walking back to the house. Oh, I'm walking past my car. My car is actually over here. I parked my car at the park and I forgot. But yeah, that's how you're gonna pitch to apartments. Type up some type of a template of your own. Make it your own. And that template, when you're gonna send your email out to these apartment complexes, or even you can print it out and hand it to them. I've done that before too. That's what I was doing at first. I should go back to doing that too, because they'll have that in hand as well. So print out your email, dear whomever it is. Put your name, your company name, your role, all of that good stuff. List the benefits of why they should work with you. Let them know why they're missing out on working with you. And list those benefits, right? Like whatever those benefits are for your unit, whether it's the location, whether it's what you can provide, whether it's the convenience you're gonna provide, whatever it is, make sure you put that in that email, because if you don't, they're not gonna know why they need you. Let them know why they need you. Let them know why they didn't know they needed you. One thing I've also done is, because I'm looking to do more high-end luxury style Airbnbs and I want to have contracts with them, one thing I've been looking at is making sure that what was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought. One thing I'm doing when I'm looking for high-end luxury apartments, for one, is location. Location definitely makes a difference when you're trying to do something much bigger. It has to be my apartment has to be visually very nice before I even put furniture in it, because I want something that kind of designs itself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, those are my tips for getting into an apartment. Put together some type of a template that has your company name. Put your logo on there. Put everything you need on there. What is it called? Your header. Put your header on there with all your information. Like, make it look professional. And if you don't know how to do these things, go to Fiverr. Oh my Lord. I ain't even run today. I was just walking. Anyways, put your template up on there. Put all of your verbiage on there that you need, how they can benefit from you, how they can reach out to you. Be aware of the terminology you need to use. Look into all that kind of stuff. All that stuff matters I mean, you're not going to college again, so you're going to have to go find this information yourself and research yourself, which I kind of enjoy, because to me, it's like it just makes me want to grind hard, because I feel like I'm just searching for something and I just haven't found it yet. So, you know what I'm saying? Put in that work, y'all. All you got to do is just show up for yourself. If you show up, you're going to be fine. If you need help, go on YouTube. I just copy and paste stuff off YouTube all the time. That's why I'm on YouTube now and putting out information, because I feel like people don't put out enough information. So I'm going to show y'all what to do the best I know how to do it. But if you want that template, I can sell it to you for about $5 or $10. Hi, EC. I'm not beautiful. I am sweaty and icky. Ew, really wet. But anyways, just wanted to give you guys a little bit of tips. I repeated those tips about 8 times in this live. So if you haven't, if I haven't said those tips to you, my bad. But go back and watch it again. This is a really good, thorough video, and you're going to do great. So reach out to me if you need any help. LOVELEE properties with an S at gmail.com. Reach out to me on my email if you want that template. I can sell it to you for $5, an email template. And I'll actually send you the one that I actually use. I may omit my personal, like my, personal information, but I'll definitely send you exactly what I send to companies whenever I'm trying to get them to work with my company and partner or collaborate. So yeah, I'm going to put that together. If you're interested in that, either leave a comment on one of my videos or something, or just email me LOVELEE properties with an S at yahoo.com. I mean, at Gmail, not Yahoo, at Gmail. Anyways, I feel really gross. I'm finna go home, take a shower. Y'all have a